The last dog we have for you today is Bentley, and just looking at him, you think he's just like any other standard pit bull mix. But Bentley is special. Bentley is nearly blind. He's visually impaired, but that doesn't stop him from doing anything. He is a beautiful dog. We have him listed as black and white, but I definitely see some brown in there too. Just depends on how the light hits his coat. He is very strong. He's very athletic. He's healthy in every other way. He just views the world a little differently. As you can see, it doesn't stop him from playing. He knows where his toys are based on the smell of the toys, the sound of them, being on the floor, moving around. So he explores the world primarily with his other senses. So he's listening for where things are. He follows the sound of your voice. He's smelling things. He explores the world with his mouth, with touch and smell. And you can train him very easily by using verbal cues, but then also touching him in specific places on his body so that he knows what you want him to do. Like you might tap him on near the base of his tail if you want him to sit and things like that. It's just important with a visually impaired dog to have those types of things ready. You want to know what cues you're using to keep him safe. So you want things like letting him know when there's an obstacle in his way, when he needs to step up, step down, getting in and out of the car. It's also really important to have some sort of a recall cue so that he can follow your voice. He knows when he needs to come, and then you just keep talking to him so that he can come to the sound of your voice. But more importantly than that, just keeping him on a leash at all times when he's out in public. In the home environment, keeping things in a very similar place all the time so that he's not going to accidentally run into stuff. In your yard, maybe okay to let him off leash once he's familiar with the yard, but in parks and things like that, walking around the street, always should be on a leash just for her safety. And keeping in mind that if you're taking him places where there's a lot of stimulation, that might be more overwhelming for him because he can't see what's going on. So just a few alterations to typical standard dog care, and Bentley would be a great companion for most families. Because he can be easily startled because he can't see, we are recommending older children. We're saying about 13 and up for Bentley. You can visit him here at Animal Control. Our hours of visitation are Monday, Tuesday, and Friday from 10 to 5, Wednesday and Thursday from 12 to 8, and on Saturdays from 10 to 4.